To come out of the gates strong. Chip off goes to Minnesota. And look at the starters for the Cavaliers. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert in at the 3 slot. Now here's Prince. Here's Gobert. And he can't jam it through.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
And it's Mitchell missing. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Prince misses. Mitchell with it. Guarded now by Prince. Mobley outside. To the wing on the left. Garland feeling it out a little bit. 5 on the clock. Holds it up there for Mobley. Pass to Gobert. Towns against Mobley. The kick out to Towns. No good from outside. I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past. Just keep evolving as a team.
And so it's the Cavaliers getting on the board first. And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
And how about the awareness of Mitchell? That's what stands out to me. He has a decision to make and does it with terrific timing.
Now, here is Russell. Prince outside. At the elbow, Edwards. That shot, no good. Good D by Mitchell. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. The 3 from Garland. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
Outside Garland. Minnesota with the rebound. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Well, here's what the Timberwolves head coach had to say when we spoke to him earlier. He told me they have to lean on their post game tonight. He wants them to get the ball into the block each time down the floor and pound those guys inside. Sounds like this could be a real physical battle, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Mitchell wide open. The 3-pointer is right on target. Mitchell's got 5 now.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around you.
Russell kicks to Edwards. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
And Mitchell launches it from deep. Leaps for it. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
And the #1 overall pick in 2015, Karl-Anthony Towns has been the franchise player in Minnesota, but out to prove he can be the cornerstone on a contender.
Now Mitchell, after Taurean Prince's 3-pointer that didn't go.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Greg, in order for Towns to get the Wolves to where they want to go, and certainly where he wants to go, how does he take the next step?
For me, last season, an inconsistent playoff performance for Cat. He's got to make an imprint on the game, even when shots aren't falling.
Here's Mitchell. They grab their own miss. Allen, first shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Boy, I tell you, this guy just does not quit on the boards. His energy is contagious, especially on the offensive glass.
And here's Russell. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And Towns throws it down.
Finally, after all those planks, someone comes through for him.
Well, you knew it eventually was going to happen. I mean, my goodness, a tight start to this one, but maybe that'll ignite some more buckets to be made.
Timberwolves trail by 10. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
On the wing, Mitchell. Edwards defending.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open. You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
Here's Allen. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line.
Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Cavaliers ahead, up by 10. From Target Center, back in a moment. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And what do you guys think about the Cavaliers so far in this one?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Hey, guys, how about the dominant young career Karl Anthony Towns is having?
Very few can dominate like he can, Kevin. Towns is a monster. I mean, averaging a double-double every year of his career so far. So valuable in what he brings to the table.
Here's Mitchell, and it's sent back by Russell.
Well, I tell you what, his teammates love seeing this. So do I. I mean, when Russell was able to block a shot, that's a big bonus.
Shot clock at 6. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Here's LeVert. Walked again. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Timberwolves trail by 8. Outside, Russell. Lobbed up there for Edwards.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident in taking on defenders and finishing.
Garland against Russell. Mobley outside. The Cavaliers with a new 14. Mitchell outside. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Gobert the pass to Edwards. Kicks it out to Prince. And it's off from three-point range. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Here's Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
What an incredible elevator. Don't tell Mitchell he's 6 feet. Donovan plays way bigger.
Also from deep three-point territory. That 3 off the mark. Cavaliers have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. There's Allen. That's good on the assist by Garland. And now it's a 10-point Cavalier lead. Well, Clark, here's an interesting stat trend of the 2022 season. More shots are taken from three-point range, but fewer makes on average per shot.
Yeah, the volume has gone up, but the makes have not. You know, more teams are launching triples, and more defenses, quite honestly, Kevin, are focused on challenging those shots. Not surprising to see the numbers trending in the direction you mentioned.
LeVert with a wide-open look. Hits it from three-point range. LeVert's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Here's Prince. Pass to Gobert. Outside, Edwards. Shoots it up. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Puts up a 3. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And this is what makes Mitchell dangerous, his ability to rise up immediately after catching that pass.
Prince outside. The 3. Edwards kicks to Prince. Connects from three-point range.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Garland against Russell. LeVert from outside. That one no good. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. From deep, Prince. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Garland's got his 4th rebound in this one. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Passes it to Mobley. Back to Mitchell. To the middle. It's stolen by Gobert. And here we go. Fast break. Towns has got it. Out to Russell. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Lets the 3 fly. Mobley with the rebound. The Cavaliers leading by 11. Garland the pass to Allen. Mitchell left side. Ball's knocked loose. Loads it up there for Mobley. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And ball handlers like Mitchell really elevate your offense. It's his precision passing to pass the basketball at the right time. Really a terrific ability.
And Russell puts up a deep 3. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Garland the pass to Allen. The drive by Mitchell. Garland with it. Guarded now by Prince. And there's the foul. And it's on Taurean Prince. That is his first foul of the game.
Substitution on the court.
Anderson against Garland. Mobley wide open. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Cavaliers lead by 15.
Boy, completely inexcusable and unacceptable when you don't box out, Allen.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great.
Your Minnesota Timberwolves. 13. The Cavaliers. 28.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. We've got Robin Lopez. Ricky Rubio is out there with the Okoro. Then there's Kevin Love, and it's Stevens in at the 3. And he's good on the second. And so here's Cleveland. Here's Rubio. The pass to Okoro. And Okoro throws it down.
And right there, Rubio doing what he does. Seeing the floor, exploring the defense, finding the open man, and getting him the ball.
Anderson outside. Up and in on the layup. Anderson's got his first points in this one.
He hits his first attempt of the half. Not what you'd call suffocating D on that possession.
That's a mistake they cannot afford to repeat very often. I mean, you can't leave him alone like that. He'll torch you.
And Rubio kicks to Okoro. But 3. No good there. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Pass to Noel. Shoots the 3. Love grabs the board. The Cavaliers leading by 14. Rubio right side. Love against Anderson. Okoro wide open. He fires. That falls. Great assist by Love. Okoro's got 5.
Nice read from the big guy. Love. His teammates appreciate that selfless attitude.
Rivers against Rubio. For the 3. Cavaliers with the rebound. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Stevens, the pass to Okoro. Offline with his three. Timberwolves trail by 17. Pass to Reed from past the arc. Knocks down the three ball. Reed's got himself on the board with three there.
Hey, I'm stating the obvious here, but he was very comfortable taking that shot. Not a defender in sight.
And Rubio kicks to Lopez. Rubio the pass to Stevens. And there's the call on Austin Rivers. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Passes to Okoro. That one goes. Count it. Okoro's got 7 points for the quarter.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
So it's Rubio bringing it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. 16-point lead. Lopez passes to Stevens. The rebound by Anderson. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. And there's the pass to Noel for three. Offensive rebound. Reed. Pass to Noel. Lets it go from deep. Traps in the tray.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. In recent years, the NBA has opened several international academies. Commissioner Adam Silver says huge numbers of people are playing basketball, but unless you take the best at a young age, get them facing elite competition and training under high-pressure circumstances, they won't develop into NBA-caliber players. Kevin?
Well, opening doors, David, that's always a good thing. Expansion. Thank you. Cleveland leading by 16. Rubio outside. Lopez inside. Guarded by Reed. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, and his offensive rebounding numbers that have dropped off a little bit the last few years, but Love still works hard down low and gets his share of putback.
He was all alone on that one. Rivers has got his first 3 points of the game. Cleveland's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Pass to Okoro. Up top, Rubio. He's guarded by Rivers. Fires for 3. Minnesota with the rebound. Here's McDaniels. He kicks to Rivers. Pass to Reed. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession. 5 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Okoro. And that one released in time, but no good. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this way?
Yeah, and as a 2-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Austin Rivers. Reed is out there with Anderson. Then there's McDaniels. And it's Noel in at the 2. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
And, you know, we've talked about LeVert's vertical before, guys, and they're using it to be a force on the glass.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. Out to Edwards. From deep. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Mobley's got 5 rebounds tonight. Mitchell with it. Picked up by Edwards. The shot from 20 feet away. Yep, it counts.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Russell kicks to Edwards. Russell high post. Lock at 6. Towns wide open. Another miss by Minnesota. The Cavaliers leading by 19 points. The pass to Garland and stolen by Russell. It's Edwards on the wing. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And, you know, for Edwards, it's about hitting the three consistently. This will help take his game to the next level.
Pass to LeVert. Back to Garland. Lobbed up there for Allen.
Oh, get out of his way.
No way the D was going to slow him down.
Not that time. He was determined to get those points.
Russell kicks to Towns. Dishes it to Gobert. And there it is for him.
Towns doing a nice job with the smart play there, getting the ball to a ready shooter instead of trying to force it himself.
Bounce pass from Garland. Here's Mobley. That three off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake. And Russell gets it to go on the assist by Towns.
Hey, I can't overstate it. I mean, as a defense in transition, you have to locate Russell before he finds the bottom of the net. You got to get to him quickly.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Outside Garland kicks to Mobley to the paint and stolen by Prince. Bobbed up there for Edwards. It's LeVert on the wing. Allen right side. The rebound by Prince. Timberwolves trail by 14. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Towns, and you know that's going to be goaltending, guys. So that's a free basket right there.
Yeah, he was just a skosh late on the contest. That's going to be a goaltend for sure.
It's stolen by Gobert, and slam dunk by Gobert.
You won't find a higher percentage shot in this league. Gobert from ground zero.
There's Garland down low. Allen. It's LeVert on the wing. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Cleveland leading by 13. Mitchell looking it over. Pass to LeVert. Now Allen, defended by Gobert. Back to LeVert. Garland left side. Just 5 on the clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And it's LeVert missing. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
A really solid victory for them here tonight. They kept things simple, took what the defense gave them, and grabbed the win for the Cavaliers.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance, but in particular, a real good game it was for Donovan Mitchell.
Boy, he was absolutely relentless at the offensive end, guys. Smelled blood and went for it.
Here's Edwards. Good, and the assist goes to Town. Edwards got it back down to within single digits for Minnesota. Now Garland. And so it's Cleveland winning this one. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight.
A matchup of two of the league's top centers tonight, RJ. These kind of battles are different than they were just a few years back.
Yeah, big men, they have really entered into a new phase of dominance. These versatile centers in the league, they can do everything. They can run the floor, they can pass, you can run your offense through them. They can shoot from deep. They do a little bit of everything.
Incredible athletes. And let's take a look at Boston's starting lineup. Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Malcolm Brogdon out there with Jaylen Brown. And it's Williams in at the 5 down low. A nice shot by Brown.
The all-around game of Brogdon. I mean, he's all for doing what's best for the team. A selfless passer.
Garland against Brogdon. Garland, the pass to Allen. Mobley outside. Outside Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Left side Brogdon. And Horford powers it home.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
And you have to think that one advantage this Celtics team has is a deep roster. Lots of quality guys they can assemble different ways. They're pretty adaptable.
Now here's LeVert. Mobley outside. It's stolen by Tatum. Brogdon, the pass to Horford. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Back to Brown. Oh, and a dunk by Brown.
Showing off his pure athleticism, Brown with a memorable finish.
You know, a versatile bench really is a gift for the Celtics in tough situations.
And even a great starting 5 isn't perfect against every opponent. It's important to have flexibility, and that's something that Boston definitely has.
And it's out of bounds to Cleveland. And we have to take another look at that block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
The Cavaliers have gone 1 for 3 so far. Here's Mitchell.
Oh,
yes!
Whoa.
Throw it down!
Oh! Driving inside, Mitchell uses his speed to get the better of the defense. They just can't keep up.
Outside Tatum. Here's Williams. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And he knocks down the first one. And for the Cavaliers, RJ, they found a little bit of rhythm, finally, after the LeBron era.
They sure have. A little 3-year skid. It looked like they were lost, but they kept some veterans around and brought in some great young talent. Maybe not title contenders, but they can make a big splash.
Now here's Mitchell. He takes it in. For 3, Allen. Williams grabs the board.
Yeah, that's a shame, because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
And Williams punches it home.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Mitchell. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Jaylen Brown picks one up.
Going beyond mere stats, Mitchell breathes life into this offense. His energy lifts everyone around him.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics. And RJ, you look at the road the Celtics had to the finals last year. Man, that's as tough as it gets.
BA, when I tell you going through Durant and then Giannis, and then you saw the way that the Heat pushed them, and then you see the Warriors in the finals as a reward, that is as tough of a road as you will ever find, and I don't see anything phasing this team now, BA.
Now here's Garland. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. From deep, Mobley. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Mobley, okay, I see him showing off that shooting ability.
Pass to Brown. uncovered. And the Celtics tack on 2 more.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He could roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
The pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Brogdon. Nifty move. And it's good on the layup. Brogdon's got 5 now.
The offensive IQ Brogdon has is fantastic. A creative scorer in close.
And here's Mitchell. He's got 5. Rebounded by Brogdon. Tatum against LeVert. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. And so the ball out of bounds. Mobley touched it last. There's 25 seconds left to play in the first. Outside Tatum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over LeVert.
And on defense, LeVert is so crafty, using his agility and quickness to keep the other man off balance.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. A nice shot by Mitchell. Outside Tatum. That'll count. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall.
And it's not just blocking shots, it's altering them. And Allen does that as much as any defender in the league.
Offense is coming free and easy as we wrap up the first. It's the Celtics up by 4. We'll take a quick...
Please give a big round of applause for your Cavaliers.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And for the Celtics here, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Donovan Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert in at the 3. That's the group for Cleveland getting going in the second.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
And after spending his first 3 seasons with the Bucks, Malcolm Brogdon was part of a sign and trade. Just a great move for his career.
The Cavs trailing. Now Garland. Takes it inside, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Garland's got 5 points. And after that 2018 sign and trade, Malcolm Brogdon got an expanded role grant.
He really did. I mean, Brogdon becoming more of a ball handler, a chance to shine offensively. His numbers, as a result, have exploded since that deal.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop, that thing is over.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thank you very much, Brian. Well, Jaylen Brown has been vocal when it comes to social justice. He said, quote, people need to step up and use their platform. Keep conversations alive and show people that you care. Where your influence is biggest, try to leverage it. Brian, he knows his stuff.
Stand up. Allie, thanks. Brogdon, the pass to Horford. Outside for Brogdon. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Now here's LeVert. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Driving to the basket, and that one is stuffed right through.
And LeVert is a tremendous athlete. Once he gets into the lane, he's terrific at finding ways to finish.
The kick to Tatum. Lets it go from deep. LeVert with a rebound.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
It's time for T-shirts. One more time, fans.
Boston on D. Mitchell with the ball. Pass to Allen. LeVert outside. Well, with roster sizes expanding and the addition of 2-way contracts, The NBA has 100 more roster spots than around 12 years ago. RJ, how's that changed things in your mind?
Well, you just need so much more scouting and development. And you look at the different teams around this league, the ones that have continued success are the ones that are always able to find those diamonds in the rough. It's easy to get somebody good with the top 5 pick. Show me a team that can find somebody with the 30th or 35th pick.
Outside Mitchell, 4-3. The shot off that time, and it's Boston the other way. Outside, Brown. Pass to Horford. Kick out to Brown. Back to Horford. LeVert with a rebound.
And the defense did just enough to bother that dunk attempt.
Mobley. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Mobley's got 5 now.
Defensively, you have to put lots of focus on Garland, so that opens up things for others to get their shine.
Brogdon finds Horford, and Horford powers it home.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Outside for LeVert. Oh, it's no good. That would have tied it.
One thing I'll say about the Cavs, it's become clear these past few seasons, their front office is not afraid to make some bold moves.
And Brogdon with the stuff.
Rising up, Brogdon, not your average point guard.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Garland for 3. And stolen by Williams. Left side Brogdon. Back to Brown. There's 38 seconds left to play in the half. Here's Horford. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Mitchell, the pass to LeVert, and he goes in for the dunk.
The defense pays so much attention to Mitchell, and as a result, it opens the floor for everyone else.
Brogdon up top. He's got 7. Horford passes to Brogdon. Now here's Brown. He's checked by LeVert. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Williams. The layup off target.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
And the first half comes to it.
The score, your Cavaliers, 24, the Celtics, 27.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. You know, one of the stories here, Al Horford, he's getting it done today.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shot within the flow of the offense.
Taking a look at the Celtics. Smart and White make up the backcourt. Danilo Gallinari out there with Grant Williams. And it's Cornette in at the 5. Rubio against Smart. Pass to Okoro. Outside Love. Drills it from deep.
A volume three-point shooter for a big man. Love can certainly torch you from downtown.
Here's White. Inside. Here's Gallinari. And Gallinari throws it down.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Rubio against Smart. Pass to Stevens. Outside Love. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Love's got 5.
Love hoping for the best with a prayer that time.
Outside White. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Can't hit from in close. Pass to Okoro. Drives to the hoop. Outside Love. Outside Rubio. This for the tie. Oh, there's the alley. That shot is off. The Celtics with the lead. To the inside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on Robin Lopez.
And the Boston Celtics are one of the most decorated teams in all of sports. Think about all the rings they've won, as well as the talent that they've had on their roster.
Such a rich history for the respected Boston franchise.
From the days of Bill Russell to Larry Bird and Kevin McHale in the 80s, and then Pierce, Allen, KG, Rondo winning the ring in 08. The players on this roster understand how important it is to carry on that legacy.
Love passes to Lopez. And he converts the layup. Lopez has got his first basket.
Such a smooth pass. His basketball IQ allows him to see the floor so well and get it to open teammates.
White, the pass to Williams. Now White. Lets the 3 fly. Nails it from 3. White's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Defensively, got to close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Rubio against Smart.
2 minutes.
Rubio passes to Love. Here's Stevens. Pass to Okoro. Got a hand on it. And they're on the break. Here's Gallinari.
Part of the Murray trade over the summer, Gallinari was bought out from the Spurs. So quickly there, he landed with the Celtics. He can still offer great shooting at the forward spot. It was a nice signing by Boston.
Gallinari hits them both. Well, Richard, 17 years for you as a player. If you were to give some advice to someone starting their playing career right now, what do you think that would be?
Oh, it would always be get your routine down. Get your pregame routine. Get your summer routine. You got to figure out what it is that makes your game work. Because it's hard as you get older. NBA careers don't last very long. But if you put your routine, you put your game first, everything else will fall in line.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Smart against Rubio. Okoro on the wing. Back to Rubio. Pass to Stevens. The 3 from Okoro. Rebound Boston. 32 seconds left in the third. Rubio against Smart. The kick out to White. Launches it. And the Celtics another 3.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
And the Cavaliers going with a whole new group out there. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Williams is checked in for Cornette. Horford comes in for Gallinari. Tatum, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Jaylen Brown in for White.
When you combine his length and leaping ability, Allen is a ridiculous lob threat.
Horford, a screen on the vert. He got it up. And it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor. Well, we thought the third quarter was...
The previous play is under review.
Are going to review the play. They're trying to see if he released the ball before the buzzer or not.
And the video is going to be sent to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus. It looked like he got it off in time, though.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So the replay was conclusive. Call overturned. Grant that. And so it's Boston earning this break in the action. Up 10. Getting lots of great looks. Shooting it well. That's why they're up. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's LeVert in at the small forward. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. Outside for Mitchell. LeVert passes to Mitchell. From down in the low post, it goes.
And on that shot, just shrugging off the contact like the pro he is.
Boston's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Smart outside. On the wing, Tatum. Williams on the wing. Back to Tatum. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Outside Mitchell. Pass to LeVert. Three-pointer. Nails it from beyond the arc.
That's a big make for LeVert. Should help his confidence.
Smart against Garland. Smart passes to Tatum. Lays it up and banks it in.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
The Cavs have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. And here's Garland. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Looking for a high percentage shot. Garland wants the best look he can get.
Brown against Mitchell. Brown passes to Horford. LeVert goes against Tatum. It's stolen by Garland. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by.
And they're on a big run to make this game interesting. Can't let up now.
It's one thing to get close, but do they have enough left in the tank to take the lead? We'll have to see.
Smart finds Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
It is the sheer confidence of Tatum, ready to put his team on his back.
Outside Mitchell. Offensive rebound. Out to Garland. Pass to Mitchell. Second shot opportunity. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Garland's got 6 assists in the game. Tatum against LeVert. Outside Tatum to the paint. Here's Horford. The kick to Tatum. Takes a 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Mobley passes to Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. On the take. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Proving to be a true leader in these spots. Mitchell embraces the chance to sink these important baskets.
Tatum passes to Brown. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. This game is so close. 1 or 2 plays could make the difference.
It's so imperative to try to make each trip count.
Allen a screen. And he lobs it up to the rim. Money.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Mitchell against Brown. The kick to Tatum. Yes!
And if anybody didn't know, Jason Tatum has that killer instinct just coming out in a big way.
Mobley, a screen on Smart. Garland, the pass to LeVert. Tatum. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
Outside, Brown. Yes!
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Garland for three. The Cavaliers again cannot hit. Out of bounds. It'll be Cavaliers ball. So it's a narrow victory for the Celtics. Pulling it. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Brian Anderson.
To the best kid.
Oh, say does that.
And Greg, something to keep an eye on in this one, the big man. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. The backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3 spot. 6 to shoot. Tatum against Russell. And a miss there on the triple. And here are the Timberwolves. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, give me a little sauce. Anthony Edwards rise high and finish over the defender.
Brogdon has got the ball here for the Celtics. To the inside, Horford. And finished off by Horford.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
And Doris, this Celtics team, very young. How are they doing?
In consecutive drafts, they drafted 2 talented and elite two-way players. That's Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. And so, yes, both guys are young, as is the entire core. But the fact is they've matured together, they've had deep playoff runs, and they remain dangerous. You get a look at the gritty, competitive fire of Jaylen Brown. Takes on the defense and draws the contact.
And Brown drops them both.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. I spoke briefly with Chris Finch. Said priority number 1 is to not let these guys get going from the perimeter. Do not let them start getting open threes. It's a recipe for disaster. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Devising a strategy to take away that three-point shot. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Brown jams it in.
Oh, my goodness. How about that move by Jaylen Brown? That is spectacular.
Brogdon against Russell. Kicks it out to Prince. Here's Edwards. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that 6th sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
Now here's Brown. Inside. And Williams slams it in.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Here is Russell. Edwards with the screen for Russell. Wants to get it to Edwards and does. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Anthony Edwards showing you, yes, I am a vertical threat at the rim.
Brogdon looking it over. Tatum, that's for 2. Rebound, Minnesota. And Karl Anthony Towns said he believes that he is the greatest big man shooter of all time. What do you think?
Well, Kev, I think of a guy by the name of Dirk Nowitzki might have a thing or two to say about it, but I love Karl Anthony Towns' attitude. You have got to believe in your skills if you're going to have the kind of success that Cat has had in this league, and we know he is lethal from deep. I love when Karl Anthony Towns is aggressive to score and willing to embrace the contact.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throws of the game. Doris, one thing that stood out about the Timberwolves last season was their fast-paced play.
No doubt, Kevin, and you can trace that directly to the head coaching position in Chris Finch. This is a group that loved to push the basketball up the floor, wanted to catch defenses before they had a chance to dig in the half court. And remember, that is the classic mark of a youthful team, particularly one with the athleticism that Anthony Edwards brings.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
So they take the lead.
Well, the more repetition he gets, the more floor awareness you develop. D'Angelo Russell showing a desire to get his teammates involved.
Now here's Brown. Great D that time from Edwards. 1:06 left to play in the first quarter. There's the triple. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Edwards got 7 points in the game.
Boy, what a good-looking stroke. Ready on the catch, Anthony Edwards. That jumper is nice.
Logged in the pass to Tatum. Will it go? Gets that one to fall after missing his first two. 1 for 3 from the field.
How about the payback there, guys? You do you, I do me.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire. A little bit of pride at stake.
Now, here is Russell. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. So we'll see D'Angelo Russell go to the line here. That's on Malcolm Brogdon. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And now in the final year of his contract, D'Angelo Russell trying to get back to that all-star level and the promise that got him that last 4-year deal.
Now here's Brown. The dive for the ball. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Towns. "20 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Horford. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Now Gobert. At the top of the key, Towns. 2 on the clock. Kicks it out to Prince. And we reach the end of the first quarter. The Timberwolves on top. Ending.
Please give a big round of applause for your Celtics youth team.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3. And here's Russell after Anthony Edwards made that last three-pointer. Here's Gobert. And the rejection by Tatum.
Probably the most underrated aspect of Jason Tatum's game is his defense. Size, length, strength, you name it, sends that one back.
Now, here's Brogdon. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Tatum.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Here's Russell. From deep three-point range, Horford with the rebound.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Well, we know the NBA has worked to get rid of the hard foul doors, and the league has done a great job of doing that. What has contributed, though, to that line of thinking?
Well, I think any play can be reviewed, Kevin, and that's a good thing, because if it's a non-basketball play, then you open yourself up to a flagrant 2. The punishment... Well, this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
Hustle against Brogdon. It's to Gobert. Russell looking around. 6 on the shot clock. Taken away by Williams. On the wing, Brown. He has 6. The kick out to Williams. Outside, Tatum fires from deep. And he recovers it. Horford finds Brown. Back to Horford. On the pass to Williams. Another shot. And he sinks the layup. Williams has got his second basket of the game.
Ouch. Horford is such a tremendous passer as a big man. Wow, does he get work done offensively. Guys, you think about the Boston Celtics, and obviously the offense is driven by the two J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. So much of what Boston does starts with their wing play.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
And doors with Tatum and Brown, if they aren't scoring, they're creating for others.
Yeah, both Jason and Jaylen took major steps as playmakers, understanding the value of their teammates as release points, as guys who can take some pressure off in terms of the scoring load. And listen, neither guy is finished improving. Unbelievable. That's the big cat, so fluid at the center position.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Tatum kicks to Williams. Feeds it to Brown. Outside to Brogdon. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got his 5th rebound in this one. Russell passes to Prince. Russell inside. He's guarded by Brogdon. And the basket by Gobert.
Well, Rudy Gobert securing the board and making sure to convert.
Left side, Brown. And another basket for Boston.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
Towns, a screen on Brogdon. There's the lob to Towns. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
This, to me, is an improving aspect of D'Angelo Russell's game. Reading the pick and roll. Nicely done.
Brogdon kicks to Tatum. 19 seconds left to play in the first half. Buries the long-range jumper.
Absolutely a threat. You've got to be on Tatum on the catch in three-point territory, or just like that, he will shoot lights out.
Outside, Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
The end of the first half. With the score, the Celtics.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Smart is the point. White is on the wing. Gallinari is out there with Williams. And it's Cornet in at the center. That's the Boston 5. A nice shot by Gallinari.
Well, let's remember, at 6'10", Gallinari is a threat from that distance. My goodness.
And so it's Rivers with it. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. The lead is 2. Over to the wing. McDaniels with the ball. Out guarded by Smart. No problems knocking that one down. Rivers has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Well, if you are a modern NBA shooting guard, you have got to be able to shoot with range, and Austin Rivers knocks it down.
And White kicks to Gallinari. And the Celtics another 3.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Rivers passes to Noel. Anderson against Gallinari. Anderson can't get it to go.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They better hope this thing works out. A lot riding on it.
Minnesota in the lead. Rivers surveying the D. And Anderson kicks to Rivers. Here's Noel. From outside, off the mark. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Stolen by McDaniels. And here they come. Passes it to Anderson from 11 feet away. It's good on the putback. Reeves got his first bucket in this one.
What an effort to get the tip in, just wanting it a little bit more.
Rivers against Smart. And Cornette gets it to go.
Oh, don't you love how unselfish Marcus Smart is? Sees the open man, whips the pass over in just the right amount of space.
Rivers dishes to McDaniels. Anderson against Gallinari. The tray hits the three-point bomb. And the Timberwolves lead by 5.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
White the pass to Gallinari. And Gallinari throws it down.
That's an excellent decision. Playing in the pick and roll, just understanding where the windows are, delivers it right in the pocket.
Now here's Rivers. Pass to McDaniels. And stolen by Williams. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Smart passes to Cornette. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Well, it's just outstanding distribution from Marcus Smart, keeping his eyes peeled in order to find his guys in their spots.
Pass to McDaniels. Back to Rivers. 5 to shoot. Takes the 3. Offensive rebound. Anderson banked in off the glass.
And this is something this guy takes pride in, capitalizing on second chance opportunities.
White looking around. Out to Gallinari. And he makes good on the layup. Gallinari's got 9 points in the quarter.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
It's Rivers on the wing. Here's McDaniels. Count that one. McDaniels got 5 now.
Well, the coaching staff loves seeing this kind of playmaking from Austin Rivers, the willingness to share the basketball.
Gallinari outside. White left side. It could go. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
And we get some fireworks there to finish the quarter.
And so after 3 quarters of play and some great offensive output, this one is tied. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the 4th quarter gets underway. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court for Minnesota, backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Prince in at the small forward. Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Robert Williams, he's checked in for Luke Cornette. Horford comes in for Gallinari. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Grant Williams. And it's Brown in for White. And he's able to get it back. Gobert can't hit. Boston's gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Brown, good. And guys, guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Celtics?
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
What about the defensive intensity they've had in this one? Jumping passing lanes, poking the ball away, just doing a great job creating chaos.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Smart against Russell. Tatum wide open, he fires one. And again, Boston with the triple.
You have to be willing to shoulder the offensive burden. I think Jason Tatum is built for it.
Towns, a screen on Smart. Russell passes to Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Brown kicks to Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
Well, off the dribble, Jason Tatum continues to perfect multiple options in his arsenal.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Celtics leading by 4. Brown with it, now guarded by Towns. Now the feed to Smart. It's stolen by Gobert. Towns, the pass to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Rudy Gobert is so competitive. Doesn't want to let a big moment go by. Nicely done.
Brown inside. Edwards there. And it's Brown missing. And so it's Towns with it. Brings it up for Minnesota. And Edwards with the stuff.
Oh, the young gun, Anthony Edwards with the big-time delivery.
Smart dishes to Brown. He feeds it to Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
Jason Tatum under duress. Big moment, no problem.
Minnesota's gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Towns sets the pick for Russell. He dishes it to Towns. Nifty move. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Edwards against Tatum. To the inside. Here's Horford. And he's fouled pretty hard on that. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. To now review the personal foul in question.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls, the action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able to.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking and the game continues on.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, here's what Chris Finch went over with his guys during the break. This game is close, and he told his players, hey, guys, this is when it's fun, right? This is a close game, and this is when you get to show what you're made of. Right here, right now. Kevin, we'll see how they respond.
Thank you, David. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Man, you can get chills watching Jason Tatum want to deliver in the clutch.
Russell kicks to Prince. It falls! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
How about Taurean Prince? The confidence to take and make a big-time shot.
Tatum with it. Dishes it to Williams. Here's Brown. Money!
Well, if you're going to be a franchise guy, you've got to want the ball in these It's Jaylen Brown doing work.
Russell passes to Prince. Feeds to Towns. And stolen by Horford. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. Minnesota with the rebound. And here's Smart. So it's the Celtics picking up the win. Probably. All right, David. Great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks.
star-spangled banner yet waves.
And as is the case most nights, we've got a lot of talent in the backcourt for both of these squads, Clark.
Yeah, there's so many outstanding shot makers and playmakers in the backcourts across the league. I do believe it is clearly a guards league these days. All of these guys can light it up and will light you up. So clearly a shooters league is what you see most of now.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves: Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards, and it's Prince in at the 3. Russell, the pass to Edwards. Back to Russell. Edwards against Mitchell, and he makes it.
Boy, the former second overall pick has really worked on his passing. That was an outstanding find by Russell.
Outside Garland. Mobley, a screen on Russell. Garland, no good. Russell, the pass to Towns. Fires it. That shot's good. Russell making the play.
You know what makes Towns so dangerous in transition? He can beat you with the shot, or he can beat you at the rim. You know, when D'Angelo Russell came into the league, he was really primarily seen as a point guard, and that's what I like most about him, his vision and his passing ability. But he's actually changed that image and impression over time.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Now here's Garland. Allen finds Mobley. Back to Allen. LeVert outside. Clock at 4. Here's Mitchell, and he banks in the layup. The evolution of D'Lo has been interesting to watch, Clark. I like how he's been willing to play whatever position asked of him.
Yeah, B.A., I like that too. And he said it before himself that he prefers playing shooting guard. But I tell you what, he also looks very comfortable running the offense too. Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
Here's Mitchell, and there's the drive, and Mitchell with the slam.
Look at Mitchell's commitment to his shot. Doesn't let the contact slow him down.
Pass to Towns. Back to Russell. Now Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Mitchell up top, guarded by Edwards. Mitchell misses.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
Back to Edwards. Rejected by Mitchell. Russell against Garland. Here's Mitchell, and the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Mitchell's got 8 points.
If you're the D, don't let Mitchell beat you inside. Gotta push him out further.
Outside Russell. The kick out to Edwards. Back to Russell. Edwards a screen on Garland. Russell the pass to Edwards. Pulls up, and that's good. Off the glass that time. Edwards has got his second basket of the game.
I can't emphasize enough what reading is all about. That's seeing the game in front of you, another way to put it. Russell making a great choice for the assist there.
Now here's Garland. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. 1:07 left in the first. Outside Russell. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. The Cavaliers leading. And he lobs it up. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Towns with the ball. Guarded now by Mitchell. That's good from Towns. On the assist by Russell. 6 points for him.
Well, that time Towns showing you that he has the physicality to beat the contact. Defense has to do a lot more than that to stop him.
Here's Mitchell. Outside for LeVert. Tries again. Mobley outside. Here's Garland. There's the drive. LeVert passes to Garland. Shot clock at 5. Here's Mitchell. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Outside Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Edwards is so physically developed already. Just brushes off the contact there. Really strong drive by Edwards.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Timberwolves. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert in at the small forward position. That's the group for Cleveland, getting going in the second. Down low. And stolen by Gobert. Russell, the pass to Gobert. Outside for Russell. The 3 is up. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
You know, with good form, a quick release, and a nice feel, Russell's comfortable in catch and shoot situations.
And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Nice move. And Allen lays it in.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
The Timberwolves have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second.
Something you can't put a price tag on. The Minnesota Timberwolves gained last season. Playoff experience. Young guys getting accustomed to the crucible of postseason play. Extremely valuable.
Fast break. Here we go. And he's going for the oop here. Back to Towns. Fires from deep. LeVert with a rebound. The Cavs trailing. So, Clark, would you say playoff experience also raises your regular season play?
I don't think there's any question about it, BA. I never had a chance in my short career to play in the playoffs, but I covered a bunch of them as a broadcaster. There's a different electricity. There's a different intensity. There's a different feel in the locker room. You learn not to back down. You learn to work through adversity, and you learn to play under pressure.
Here's Garland. Here's Mobley. Here's Mitchell. And they get it back. Another shot. And the layup is up and in.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Here's Russell. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Russell's got 5 now.
Boy, you look at Russell repeatedly making plays around the rim. His imagination and creativity allow him to do so.
Here's Mitchell. And count that. 2 points and a chance for 1 more at the line.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Grant, it's a shooter's league, and we're seeing more and more big men float out to the perimeter and knocking them down.
Well, B.A., the game has evolved, and the shooting, particularly from the bigs, is fantastic. But, you know, I wish the bigs had a little bit more diversity. I don't mind shooting from the perimeter, but every once in a while, go mix it up and take advantage of your size mismatch in the paint.
Minnesota in the lead. Pass to Russell. To the middle. Here's Prince. Here's Gobert. Outside for Russell. 5 on the clock. The Cavaliers pull it in. Allen's got 5 rebounds in the game. Mitchell finds Mobley. Stolen by Mobley. And there's Mitchell on the assist by Mobley. He's got 13.
Love to see Mitchell explode like this on offense. A guy who has so much potential as an elite scorer.
Russell to pass to Towns. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota.
You know, when he referred to himself as the greatest big man shooter of all time, Karl Anthony Towns certainly raised some eyebrows and sparked some debate in the NBA fraternity.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Prince to halt the run. Rejected by Mitchell. Fires the three and score it. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
The Timberwolves trail. Here's Russell. 5 points in the game. Outside Edwards. No good that time. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Mobley passes to Mitchell. Out to Garland. Mobley outside. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Free throw good, Mobley.
At the line for your Cavaliers.
And he makes both free throws. 8 seconds left in the first half of this game. Here's Russell. The clock runs out, and we are
With the score, your Cavaliers 29, the Timberwolves 21. Fans, put your hands together and get loud for the Jabbawockeez.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, but his blocks tell only part of the story. His presence alone is making an impact on defense.
Yeah, you know, he's been up in the air so often, he's been absolutely a pest on the defensive end.
On the court for the Timberwolves, we've got McDaniels, Austin Rivers out there with Jalen Noel. Then there's Kyle Anderson, and it's Reed in at the 5, roaming the paint. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
You know, a smart, savvy, talented vet like Austin Rivers is a real get for any team. I mean, he knows how to make the most of his minutes. He accepts and understands his role, and he really just focuses on delivering for his team.
Where do you think Austin Rivers developed that selflessness, Clark?
Well, I think it starts with the DNA. I mean, his dad, Doc Rivers, was a selfless, outstanding player and one of the outstanding coaches in the game today, so that's part of it. But he's also had experience playing on different teams, sitting on different benches. I think you get to realize what your strengths and weaknesses are and how you can add value to a team.
Here's Rubio. Uses the glass on the layup. Rubio's got his first bucket in this one.
You got to like what Rubio does here. I mean, working his magic in the painted area.
Here's Rivers. Pass to Noel. Jacks up a 3. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Here's Love. Here's Stevens. Now Rubio. Fires for 3. Nice shot by Stevens. And now a 10-point Cleveland lead.
Rubio finding the open man, it seems that's exactly what he was built to do. It's what he's paid to do.
Inside, here's McDaniels. Stevens with a rebound. Cleveland has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Lopez against Reed. Over to the left wing. Here's Stevens driving inside. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be on Naz Reid.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Yep, that one's good.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
The Cavaliers shooting an amazing 61%, looking confident. Here's Rubio driving in. The 3 from Okoro. Fires in the triple. Okoro's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Hey, I'm stating the obvious here, but he was very comfortable taking that shot. Not a defender in sight.
Pass to Noel. Back to Rivers. Cavaliers pull it in. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Love with the ball. Back to Okoro. Let's go with a three. No luck on that one.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Back to Noel. Outside McDaniels. Anderson for three. Second chance effort. Reed. No good there. Good work defensively by Lopez. Cleveland has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Pass to Love. The three. Can't hit that one. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Kicks it out to Anderson. Launches a three. Love grabs the miss. Cleveland has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Here's Stevens. And that one hits the back iron.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
It's stolen by Love. Up top, Lopez. Reed defending. Outside Love. And 1:01 left in the third quarter. Outside Rubio. And he drives in. Clock is at 3. And they recover it. Stolen by Anderson. Tries to snap the cold streak. McDaniels, that's good. Rubio with the ball. Pass to Stevens. Love for 3. Cleveland the rebound. Here's Okoro. Goes back up. And it's finished off inside by Love. And the Cavaliers lead by 11.
Boy, Love is really good at getting inside the paint, establishing position, has an excellent feel for how to score around the basket.
Rivers' shot is off. Now here's Rubio. Here's Stevens. No good on the buzzer beater. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. The Cavaliers on top, up by 11. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert in at the 3. That's the 5 from Cleveland right now. Outside Edwards from deep. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Russell's got 8 assists in the game. And here's Garland. Mitchell up top. The shot. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Edwards finds Gobert. Here's Prince for 3. Drains the triple. Prince has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
Coming into the league, scouts predicted Prince would be a solid 3-and-D specialist, and they were spot on.
Mitchell into the lane, and Mitchell with the slam.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Priority and goal number 1 has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
The shot by Russell, no good. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Oh, wasted no time on that one. And the Cavaliers lead by 13.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And there's the lob. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Here's Prince. Another miss by Minnesota. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. From deep, Mobley. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Minnesota's got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Outside Russell. Back to Gobert. Gobert with a screen on Mitchell. Edwards for 3. Cavaliers with a rebound. Allen's got rebound number 8 now. Outside Mitchell. Outside for LeVert. From deep, Mobley. He buries it from 3. Mobley's got 6 points in the quarter.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Russell, that's good.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
2 minutes.
LeVert outside.
2 minutes.
With the teardrop.
Excellent toughness on the defensive end, and that's what Prince does. He's got size, and he's got the will to defend at a high level.
Gobert, and he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
They've also found a lot of shots at the arc in this one and allowing their good shooters to tee it up.
LeVert, that's good.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial. We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide-open look. Hey, this was exactly the kind of game Coach wanted to see from them. High effort, great play at both ends, gets the win for the Cavaliers.
And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc.
Yeah, once they started hitting shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the entire offense.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Donovan Mitchell.
Boy, this game really had his name all over it. I mean, he relished being the guy to carry the load offensively.
Mobley outside. Clock at 6. From deep three-point range. The shot won't fall. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Edwards, a pass to Towns. Up and in on the layup.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Now they're playing with urgency, huh? They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Mitchell, the pass to Garland. From deep. Good work defensively by Russell. Pass to Prince from behind the arc. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Yeah, you know, Prince is always doing a nice job working to get open, and that's the reward you get for staying active, keeping yourself moving, an open look on the jump shot there.
And
be another installment in this terrific rivalry.
And let me say, playing in the same conference, having to go through each other year after year, yeah, that can breed a little bit of contempt. Let's just say it that way.
Exactly. I'm sure you felt that against rivals in your division and your conference.
Yeah, I think most of the time they felt it against me.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's LeVert in at the 3, the small forward. Tatum passes to Brogdon. Outside, Horford. Back to Brogdon. Tatum on the wing. Fires the 3. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Strong from three-point land. Tatum is about a 40% shooter from deep. That's impressive.
Garland surveying the D. His 3-pointer's off the mark. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Brown kicks to Tatum. From outside the arc. That one misses. So the Cavaliers will take it the other way.
And Brogdon traded over the summer to the Celtics. I'm interested to see how he'll fit with the rest of the Celtics guards. They certainly have a deep rotation now and a lot of flexibility.
Buries it from 3-point range.
Proving how coachable he is. Mobley, this man is building a pretty decent passing game.
Brown against Mitchell. Brown the pass to Horford and finished off by Horford.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. Shakes him. There's the drive. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And how about the strength from Mitchell, looking tough and determined on that aggressive take inside.
Brogdon against Garland. Brown outside. Passes it to Horford. Shot clock at 5. And blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play. Mobley with it, and it's Horford picking him up. Mobley kicks to Garland. Back to Mobley. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Mobley is a gifted scorer down low.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. I've been looking around. Outside Tatum. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
LeVert against Tatum. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
LeVert with a wide open look. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland.
Defensively, you have to put lots of focus on Garland, so that opens up things for others to get their shine.
Brogdon kicks to Tatum. 1:31 left in the first quarter of the game. And that one, good.
This dude is well built, and he's a specimen. He's 6'8". Look, he's going to score inside if he gets that close.
Mitchell with it, and it's Horford picking him up. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. Down low. And there's Horford. That's good on the assist by Brown.
Proving he's more than just a go-to scorer. Brown also loves swinging the ball to open teammates.
There's Garland, and he drives in. It's stolen by Brown. 44 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And Brown throws it down hard.
I'm not going to lie. Jaylen Brown, his hops are different.
41 seconds left to play here in the first. Garland with it. No points in the game yet for him. Mobley right side. Mitchell against Brown. The drive by Mitchell. The shot's good.
Oh, a fearless play by Mitchell. Sinks his shot while being fouled, and now he'll get to the line.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throw of the game here. Celtics trail by 3. Brown outside to the paint, and the dunk by Horford.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
And here is Mitchell. He's got 8.
And that's part of what Mitchell brings to the table. The willingness to operate on the perimeter or get in there and mix it up on the interior.
And this will be his second and third shots at the line here. And Mitchell drops them both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Got a piece of it. Stolen by Mitchell. No good that time. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Cavaliers lead by 3. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when...
Please give a big round of applause for your Celtics youth team.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Garland is out there with Mitchell, and it's LeVert in at the 3 slot. Brogdon outside. Brown outside. And it's sent back by Mitchell. And he gets it back. The shot by Brogdon wide open. A 3-pointer off the mark. The Cavaliers leading by 5. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And the coaching staff loves this. Mitchell being assertive on offense and just imposing his will.
Brogdon against Garland. There's Williams, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Jared Allen. And the NBA in recent years has gone from measuring players' height in shoes to now, Richard, just in socks. Like, for instance, Draymond Green went from 6'7" to 6'6", although he'll probably argue that with you. Did you get shorter without shoes?
I was one of the rare players that actually rounded lower. I was 6'6" and 3/4 without shoes on, so I would probably be closer to 6'9" with shoes and socks and orthotics. So, you know, look, I was one of the honest ones, so I have no issue with them bringing it back down. So it's fine. I'm glad they're changing it up and we're getting accurate numbers.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. That's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
A nice shot by Mobley.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Garland against Brogdon. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Tatum. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Williams with the jam.
Impressive ball handling from Tatum. Attracts the other team's focus and then finds the open man.
Garland against Brogdon. Pass to LeVert. Out to the right wing. There's Garland driving the lane. The slam dunk by Garland.
Shows the speed and the hops. Garland with the finish.
Brown outside. To the middle. It's stolen by Allen. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. We've heard about player tracking on the court, but now shot tracking is helping players refine their strokes. It measures not just makes or misses, but the arc and the depth and the left to right direction of shots. These systems provide instant feedback to shooters and help them find the bottom of the net. Kevin, back to you.
Sign me up. That is a fascinating story. David, thank you.
And many thought Horford's days were over after his OKC stint, but showed he can still be a difference maker in Boston. And boy, was he a huge part of their finals run.
Horford may not be as consistent as he once was, but Greg, he shows up when you need him the most.
You know, he had several big games for the Celtics in the postseason. Great shooter who can really space the court for you. Still also a top-level defender at the rim. And he helped define their interior defense.
Mitchell dishes to Mobley. And here's Garland for three. Cleveland the rebound. Tatum against LeVert. Mitchell wide open. Drills it from outside. Mitchell's got 19 points.
And this is what makes Mitchell dangerous. His ability to rise up immediately after catching that pass.
Brown the pass to Williams. Back to Brown. Jared Allen grabs the miss.
That's just the bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
To the inside. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. 21 points for Donovan Mitchell. There's a minute left here in the second. The three from Tatum. It's in. That's his third field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Mitchell outside. To the paint. Williams with the steal. Down low. Here's Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
Oh, this is how aggressive Tatum is. Excellent job of getting to the rim and a finish. Just light work.
Up top, Garland. He's guarded by Brogdon. Mitchell outside. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Robert Williams.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
Wound up shooting 85 from the line a season ago, which is an exceptional percentage.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. And White kicks to Gallinari. Here's the 3. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Set him up, knock him down. Gallinari's a rhythm shooter, looking good on that one.
Rubio the pass to Love. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so it's Cleveland. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're feeling very confident shooting the ball with
35.
third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Smart is the point. White is on the wing. Williams is out there with Gallinari. And it's Cornette in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Boston 5. On defense, Cleveland. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And White kicks to Gallinari. A 3-ball. No good that time. And Cleveland the other way now.
And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit, their defensive abilities. That they've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
White with it. Guarded now by Okoro. Williams can't hit.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Over to the left wing. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Kicks it out to Love. 6 to shoot. A 3-pointer, no good. You're right. Defense, it's been terrific for them. This Boston team, GA, certainly has a talent for holding back their opponent's shots and really defending well.
And, Kevin, they put a lot of energy into pressuring shooters, making sure guys can't find easy looks. They don't want to give away anything for free. Derek White was only 6 feet in high school. No D1 schools even offered a scholarship.
Derek ended up at a D2 school, but White had a major growth spurt up to 6'4". Transfers to a D1 school. The Spurs take him late in the first. What a crazy path to the league.
Here's a Okoro. Rebounded by the Celtics. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Here's White, and White slams it in.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
The Cavaliers leading by 5. Rubio, the pass to Okoro. And it's sent back by White. They're smart. Back to Gallinari. Cornet kicks to Gallinari. They set the pick. Here's the pass to Cornet. And that one is hammered home.
Yeah, his teammates are going to like Gallinari more and more with every one of those passes. Good job to set up for a wide open look.
Here's Okoro. It's deflected.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
This is his third free throw attempt of the game.
And last season, 86% from the line. So he's always had that calm presence at the line, no matter the situation.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. Brogdon outside. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Cavaliers have gone 0-5 to the start of the second quarter. Extremely cold shooting coming out of the locker room. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge, and if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
Brogdon against Garland. The kick out to Tatum. And good, coming on the assist by Brogdon. Tatum's got 13.
What's special about him is he is a natural leader and an active scorer. When Tatum is firing off the catch, you know he's feeling it.
Mitchell in, and his hot hand continues. 10 of 11 from the floor and looking for more.
Hey guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Tatum no good. It's Garland with the ball for Cleveland, leading by 5. The shot by Mitchell, no good. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Stolen by Garland. One-on-one fast break. Mitchell against Brogdon. Misses the 3. Boston's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Tatum finds Brogdon. Inside, and Williams slams it in.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
From deep, here's Mobley over Horford. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, he has such tremendous upside in Evan Mobley, and we've even heard coaches express jealousy that J.B. Bickerstaff gets to coaching.
Young big men usually take time to adapt to this league, not him. Beyond the production, you love his maturity and the leadership by example.
It's Brown with the drive. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
Look, I'll give him an A for effort for trying to dunk through the defense, but maybe he should ease up on that one just a little bit.
Mitchell passes to LeVert, and the officials call him for a 3-second violation. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Celtics trail by 5. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Brogdon kicks to Tatum. This one for 3. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got 4 assists in the game. Now, here's Mitchell. And he has 28 points for the game. LeVert in the corner. Mobley wide open. Got it off in time, and he drains the 3. But let's see, they may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time.
The previous play.
The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the 4th.
And they're making sure on this one, even though it may not matter in the grand scheme, but the replay.
The ruling on the floor is overturned.
They're going to switch the call. There is no doubt in looking at the replay that he got it off in time.
Well, it's good they...
Oh, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the 4th quarter. Cavaliers on top, leading by 5. And when we return, we'll get the 4th quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the 4th quarter. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert in at the small forward spot. Garland with it, and it's Horford picking him up. Mitchell dishes to Garland. Passes it to LeVert. Clock at 6. Feeds to Allen. Williams with the defensive effort. Celtics trail by 5. And it's Williams finishing it off.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. LeVert the pass to Garland. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Brown dishes to Williams. Outside to Brogdon. The 3 from Tatum. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Personal foul.
An active scorer, whenever Tatum forces the issue and goes at the defense, they have to compromise.
Good on the second free throw. Last one's off, and they'll settle for 2 points. Cleveland leading by 3, and it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
About a minute and a half into the 4th quarter now. Brogdon outside. To tie it up. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got his 6th rebound on the night. Garland kicks to Mitchell. Allen in the post. He's guarded by Williams. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Horford. And here's Tatum for 3. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got 7 rebounds in the game. Mitchell passes to Allen. Back to Mitchell. Looking for Allen and gets it there. And it's sent back by Horford.
And still capable of being your defensive anchor. Horford is excellent at...
And here we go with the coach's challenge. Surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coach.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. Double checking, and the game continues on.
Marcus Smart's checked in for Malcolm Brogdon. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. During that last break, I listened in to J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. He's encouraged where they are at this point in the game, but he told his guys things can turn in a blink. What we need to do is execute the rest of the way. So we'll see if they can finish this one off, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. Round the pass to Williams, and it's Williams with the jam.
How about the confidence? It's just growing in this young man. Williams has that attitude of a go-to guy in these big moments, even though he's still picking up the nuance of the game.
Here's Mitchell.
Nice finish. And this is the time in the game when you want to go to your stars. Mitchell delivering.
The deep three from Tatum. Evan Mobley with the rebound.
That is not the shot they needed there. You gotta work it around and get a better look.
Garland kicks to LeVert. Mobley outside. Cleveland moving the ball around. Mitchell against Brown. Here's Mobley. And the foul called on Jared Allen. That's foul number 2 for him. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. On the wing, Brown. Covered by Mitchell. And it's Brown missing. Cleveland leading by 4. Mitchell outside. And then Mitchell at the dunk.
Big time play there from Mitchell. Remember, he's been the go-to guy since his rookie year.
Smart deciding where to go with it. And here's Tatum for 3. Great D that time from LeVert.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
The 3 from Garland. And that one is off. And it's Boston the other way.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Anything other than a make is game over. This is where you lean on your stars to get you to the finish line. Whatever rhythm he had last quarter, it has left his body. He is having a hard time finding buckets.
Here's Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep thrpoint range. He got it! Goodness. Wow, way outside!
When in doubt, just do something spectacular.
So we see the Cavaliers get the win here. This was a very strong showing for...
All right, everyone. Greetings from two. And we're expecting an intense battle in the front court tonight, Grant. Both teams with a lot of talent in those positions.
You know, B.A., it'll be an interesting matchup here with the talent and size of their front court. It should make this game extra challenging for these squads. They can't just count on being the dominant force down low. They'll have to get a little creative.
And the starting group for the Celtics. Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. And it's Brogdon in at the point guard position. Now here's Towns. And there's the call on Al Horford. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Towns. Outside Russell. Puts up a three. The rebound, Celtics. Outside Tatum. Brogdon, the pass to Tatum. Leaner from distance. Doesn't go that time.
I understand why he pulled up for the leaner right there. The defense adjusted to that very well. But one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
Now here's Brown. The kick to Tatum from deep. And the Celtics another three.
Well, Jason Tatum with the answer from three. That's how you stop an opponent's momentum.
Russell against Brogdon. Outside Edwards. Into the... Oh, look at that! Oh, my goodness! Cocked it back and fired it home!
Oh, give me a little sauce. Anthony Edwards rise high and finish over the defender.
Now here's Brown. Pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
To the inside, Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
When Russell gets his teammates involved, it makes this entire team better, and it'll make him more effective at the point position.
Brogdon, the pass to Brown. There's the three. That shot off the mark. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Here's Edwards going inside. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, the quickness off the dribble drive by Anthony Edwards. Being able to put it on the deck, so important.
And here's Brown for three. And he's missed his first two shots of the game. Minnesota in the lead. Towns into the lane. Count the basket.
Boy, you can see the work Karl Anthony Towns put in on that handle. That was special.
Boston's gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Edwards against Brown. To the paint. Here's Horford. Outside for Brogdon. Pass to Williams.
2 minutes.
Brown against Edwards. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert.
Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth, just couldn't finish.
Here's Prince. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Horford. Here's Russell. Here's Prince. Hounded by Tatum. Back to Towns. Outside for Russell. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Prince.
Boy, as good as he is on the offensive end, Jason Tatum showing he can be a factor defensively. What I like about the Minnesota Timberwolves, to me, they took a step forward last season. Finishing their highest conference finish since 2004, made it all the way up to the 7th spot in a very competitive West.
Towns on a screen. And here's Edwards outside. The rebound, Celtics. Horford's got 4 rebounds now. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
The putback. It's good on the putback.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. Now here's Russell. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Boston trailing. Pass to Towns. 32 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Robert Williams picks up one.
Yeah, this guy is just such a load to handle. Karl Anthony Towns spends a lot of time shooting free throws.
He's off on the second. Boston shooting 33% in the first quarter. Outside Tatum, down low. Here's Williams, the kick to Tatum. Up top, Brown. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. Rudy Gobert picks one up, and that one drops. So now they lead by one.
Boy, guys, what extraordinary growth from Jaylen Brown over the course of his young career. Tighter handle, consistency from deep. This guy is serious about his craft, and it's paying dividends.
So at the end of one and some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, what do you think about the Celtics here in this one?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
Taking a look at the Celtics. Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Jaylen Brown is out there with Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Williams in at the center position.
Tremendous concentration that Rudy Gobert has, using his size, certainly, but finishing through contact. Well, you consider D'Angelo Russell and the fact that he's been a part of multiple organizations. Obviously, he has been a frequent trade piece. The one question is, can he stick with one franchise and establish some success?
Russell to pass to Towns. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Towns has got 5 now.
And put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
A nice shot by Tatum. Well, his trade activity says something about how desirable Russell is as a player.
I think he's a guy any team could want on their roster because of his scoring capabilities. Very capable of huge nights in the NBA, but the other aspect that's so important, his ability as a setup guy. Unbelievable. That's the big cat. So fluid at the center position.
Tatum passes to Williams. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Williams has got 4 points now in the quarter.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Pass to Prince. Here's Towns. Fires the 3. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 4 rebounds now. Brogdon finds Brown. Now Horford. Outside Tatum. Back to Horford. Now here's Tatum. Defense is right there. Here's Williams. Horford for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Pass to Towns. Takes the 3. Left side, Edwards. Gobert with it. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
The kick to Tatum. The 3 ball. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Here's Russell. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
Well, in the open floor, D'Angelo Russell understands he can be special.
Brogdon, the pass to Tatum. Stolen by Russell. And stolen by Brown. 1:44 left in the first half of basketball. With the drive. And the jam by Brown.
Oh, my goodness. How about that move by Jaylen Brown? That is spectacular.
Russell to pass to Edwards. And here we go, the Celtics on the run. This one for three. And there's Horford on the assist by Brogdon. And now a three-point Boston lead.
Well, the incredible shooting touch of Al Horford. He added that range game during his time in Atlanta.
Russell pass to Towns. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Back to Brogdon. Horford outside, 5 to shoot. And the Celtics another three.
Well, this guy's got such big-time mobility for a big man. Al Horford specializes in finding the gaps in the defense. Nice catch and shoot.
There's 31 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Second chance shot. Pass to Towns. It's tipped.
Oh, always fun to watch Malcolm Brogdon guard a little bit. Send it back.
The Celtics have gotten 6 of 9 attempts to go in the second. Looking good. Right side Brogdon. From the arc. They get the rebound.
Great anticipation on the tip-in. He was ready to make that play.
Outside Russell. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Celtics up by 3. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Boy, you gotta like what Robert Williams has done in this game.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
Well, one of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
They've got Kyle Anderson. Austin Rivers out there with Jalen Noel. Then there's Naz Reid, and it's McDaniels in at the small forward position. And that's the group from Chris Finch as we begin the second half. Here's Cornette, and the layup is good off the glass. Cornette's got his first 2 points.
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Smart against McDaniels. From downtown, Rivers, good. Rivers has got 5 points. And nowadays, switchable defenders are in demand. But we see smaller guards like Chris Paul, Kyle Lowry, Fred VanVleet. Doris, these are very capable defenders.
They are, B.A. They also happen to be very prideful competitors. So undersized guards take offense when you try to post them up. And the players you just mentioned, IQ, toughness, and heart, they all enter the equation.
Back to Daniels. 6 to shoot. He can't hit that time. So the Celtics will take it the other way. White for 3. It's rebounded by Rivers. For Minnesota, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. To the inside. Here's Anderson. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Gallinari, the pass to Smart. Back to Gallinari. Here's Cornette. Crafty move. Oh, rejected by McDaniels. Take it away. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's Anderson. And he lays it in off the breakaway. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
Strong defense followed by some smart offense. That's just good fundamentals.
Smart outside. The kick out to White. Gallinari for 3. Drops in the 3.
This guy's such a consistent shooter. Gallinari with the long-range delivery.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. McDaniels from long range. Boston with a rebound. It's Smart on the wing. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. They recover it. Williams misses. Minnesota has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Here's McDaniels. Reed passes to Anderson. Shoots over White. Puts up the 8-footer. He got a piece of it.
That's anticipation on the defensive end by Derek White. Send it back, young sir.
The Celtics with the lead. Smart outside. Outside, Williams. Buries it from 3. Williams has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
When you analyze the skill set of a guy like Derek White, here's a combo guard who can fill so many gaps and do so many things well. What I love most is how hard he plays on both ends of the floor.
For Boston, they've gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. The 3. Kept alive. Outside Gallinari. Pass to Smart.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
Outside White. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Williams. Tries again. Oh, rejected by McDaniels. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Anderson. Another shot. Pass to McDaniels. The 3 is up. The rebound, Celtics. Williams has got 6 rebounds in the game. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Smart. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. On the wing, Rivers. He's covered by Gallinari. Outside, Williams. McDaniels with some nice D.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Celtics out in front, up by 4. And we're coming back. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Horford and Williams together in the front court. And it's Smart in at the 1. Tatum from long range. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got 4 assists in the game. Russell against Smart. Now here's Russell. He's closely guarded. Brown against Edwards. Russell up top. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. And it's powered home by Towns.
Boy, the well-rounded offensive arsenal allows Cat to deliver consistently on the offensive end. And boy, he is in rhythm right now.
Tatum's shot is good.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Left side, Russell. The kick out to Edwards. Horford pulls it in. Horford's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And here's Brown for 3. Sinks it from distance. And now an 11-point Boston lead.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. Brown against Edwards. And Brown with the stuff.
Well, this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
Here's Edwards.
Oh, big finish! Oh, did you see that? This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Yeah, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. Tatum with it. Prince is there. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Well, you like the level of aggression right there from Jason Tatum. Committed to scoring on the interior and draws the contact.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line. And boy, has his stroke been on the money.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Gets the three to fall.
Boy, D'Angelo Russell from deep. And in the modern NBA, boy, that's a shot you've got to have.
Outside, Brown. Oh, and a dunk by Brown.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness. Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
Pass to Brown. There's a minute 34 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul of the game. We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter. And here's Brown for three. And the Celtics another three.
Jaylen Brown is now so legit from deep, boy. You better make sure you're contesting that three ball. That's how good he is.
Russell from outside. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 7 rebounds in the game.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Celtics.
Seemed like the sheer volume of three-pointers today was the deciding factor.
And they'd hit one and then just dial it up again. And it worked.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Jaylen Brown.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense. What a performance tonight. Getting a win like this on the road is such a boost.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Smart. Back to Horford. Beyond the arc. Rudy Gobert with a rebound.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
Brown with it. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Exceptional effort on the road.